we are underway. This one will be fielded 2 yards deep in the end zone by Barrios to the 20.
The Titans.
Rookie Michael Carter is the deep back in the offense.
Hey, reload! 118! Sit!
Wilson setting the terms at the line of scrimmage, and Carter out to about the 23.
118!
Wilson looking at a 2nd and 8. The pitch for Carter. Tries the left side. Bouncing off tacklers and will be marked down at about the 20. The rookie wide receiver out of Mississippi.
118! Sit!
Wilson with time. Throwing.
At a fast level is what they're trying to do.
Chester Rogers is deep for the Titans. He will field it at his own 27-yard line. And out across the 40 to about the 40.
Found a way to spread the ball around and figure out a way to win against the Colts.
Derrick Henry. The fake to him. Tannehill on the move. Pulls it down and will run and out of bounds at about midfield. 2nd and 3. Henry's first carry of the day to about the 46-yard. Couple of weeks with a bad ankle. Play fake. And Tannehill goes down hard.
This pocket collapses. They're going to go hard play action, and a lot of times you have an extra blocker inside to pick it up. But look at the speed around the edge, and then see.
Tannehill with time, down the far sideline and incomplete.
Get a lot better in 3rd long.
Penalty markers fly, and Tannehill has it incomplete. The officials say that is an incomplete pass.
There was no play before the snap. False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
So they need the 36-yard line for a first down. Tannehill for McNichols. Shaking tacklers around the side, up the sideline, and knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. Michael Carter, the rookie out of Duke, knocked him out at the 30.
But this just can't happen. You have played lights out here if you're the New York Jets. You've been fired up, and then they just throw a simple screen pass. And look, you got 3 defenders right there. Somebody has to make a play. Outside the cornerback, I think that's Brandon Eccles. He's got to stay outside and force McNichols back inside. What a play by McNichols to pick up the first down.
On first down, here is Henry, and Henry wrestled down at on 2nd and 10. The fake to Henry, the pass out to the near side, and that catch is made by Westbrook.
Derrick Henry would be the feature, but it's been spread him out and throw the football for Ryan Tannehill.
3rd and 5. Penalty marker is down, and the throw is incomplete. Let's see if the Jets jumped.
Offside defense, number 47. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Tannehill has shown he can run with the football too. He will keep it for the first down inside the 20-yard line. That'll be first down for Tennessee. It's center for Tennessee. First down from the 19. Tannehill down the near sideline into the end zone, and catch by Josh Reynolds, incomplete.
Oh, that could have been a beauty. I think Eccles might have, it was close. Eccles might have got a hand in there, but this could have been just a beauty in the end zone. Little tug there by Eccles. Nope, that's just hard. That's tough when you're horizontal 3 or 4 feet off the ground and you hit the ground, that's tough.
Couldn't hold on to it. Second down. Henry with the direct snap. And Henry picking his way off the right side, may have gotten 2 or so on the play. It'll be third down.
They're going to probably play coverage and drop out.
Tennessee 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. Here comes the blitz, and Tannehill goes down for the lead for Tennessee. And that kick is on its way, and it is. And the Tennessee Titans were the Houston Oilers. They were charter members of the AFL. Barrios and Ty Johnson deep. And this will not come out of the end zone.
Back to back.
Flipping it to Tevin Coleman out of the backfield, and Coleman with a little running room across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. In the first, Michael Carter deep back now. The 4th-round draft pick out of North Carolina.
118. Resist.
Carter gets the handoff right up the middle. Up to about.
Did errors. One of the big reasons why the Jets haven't been able to move the ball and put together drives.
Quick pass to the near side, and that's going to go nowhere. Michael Carter gets buried.
118.
Carter in motion, 2nd and 14. The pass over the middle, in and out of the hands. The intended receiver was Corey Davis, the ex-Tennessee Titan.
Zach Wilson out and make a play that might not always be there.
3rd and 14. They're going to give to Johnson, and that will go nowhere as he is buried at the 35-yard line. On 4th down, Chester Rogers inside his own 20. High, booming kick. Rogers on his own 9-yard line finds running room across the 25 and out to about the 30-yard line. Good return. Own 16-yard line. Derrick Henry. Gonna run it again. Henry to about the 22, maybe the 22-yard line. Bryce Hall
On their last 3rd down had success. They're showing another blitz look.
Tannehill throwing, and that's complete on the quick slant to Josh Reynolds.
Nichols to cover Reynolds, slanting to the middle of the field. Good timing, good pocket, 1st down.
Tannehill to throw. Near side of the field. Oh, what a catch is made by Tommy Hudson. The first-year tight end. One of the New York Jet defenders.
That's Brandon Eccles, too. He just hits Hudson.
1st down.
Guidry is more suited and really is an excellent slot player. We'll see how he does outside.
Henry breaking it outside as running room, as a 1st down inside the 40.
Greg, we talk about how Derrick Henry, right, how he runs outside the tackles. This is why he gets outside. Everything's in tight, and what does that do? It puts you one-on-one with a cornerback, because now a corner, he's got to play man-to-man on his wide receiver. And by the time his receiver goes into block, it's too late. He can't get outside, and now all of a sudden, Derrick Henry's out the gate.
Henry to the near side now. And he gets cut down there.
That to tackle Henry, more often that doesn't happen.
Play fake. Tannehill throwing to Henry. Makes the catch. 30, 25, 20, inside the 20. And a 1st down for Tennessee. 17 yards on the pickup from just inside the Jets' 20-yard line. Derrick Henry, left side, 15 to about the 13.5 and 3. Henry again to the 10. And that appears.
Not to mention Chester Rogers, pretty good quicks in the slot against a man cover look.
Bad snap. Tannehill tracks it down at from 44 earlier in the game. This kick is on its way, and it is good. NFL.com/crucial catch to learn more. I'll tell you more about that in a second as the Titans kick it away. A yard deep in the end zone, and Ty Johnson and the Jets not very much activity on offense from their own 25-yard line. This is Carter. Shakes a tackler across the line of scrimmage to about the 27-yard line. And
whether it's throwing a ball too late or holding it and letting the sack get to you.
Play fake. Has time. Throwing over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 45-yard line by Christian Fulton. Fulton brought down. And the tackle is made.
Lips on the in cut. Let's see if that's what happened. And Wilson is throwing the ball to a spot. Yep, he slips. Wilson expects his receiver to be there. You know, he's decisive, trying to throw the ball with timing. Throw it right there on the Wilson. It's the entire supporting cast. They just haven't been able to get on the same page, and now the Jets defense one more time in a bad spot.
Tannehill to Henry. And he is brought down by C.J. Mosley. Ben Jones.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 97. That penalty we've been forced half the distance to the goal from the end of the play. Automatic.
Henry to the 10. And C.J. Mosley in on that stop.
Chance on third down earlier. And that's two negative plays. And that's kind of been the story here for the Jets offense.
Tannehill throwing near side of the field, incomplete. Goal line. Bryce
Hyde over here.
Tannehill under pressure and goes down. Sacked again. Third time today. John Franklin Myers.
Pressure here from Williams, and then Myers off the edge. And talk about a guy that has really kind of been an under-the-radar player this season, but he has been on fire. 2 sacks. He's led the Jets and comes forcing the field goal after terrible field position.
Bullock from 36 yards out, and straight and true, and certain dinosaurs, including Brontosaurus, Raptors, T-Rex, all the good stuff. From the goal line, Ty Johnson, 20, and out to about the 25-yard.
Justin Herbert.
Wilson on the move and throws on the run, and that is incomplete, close to the 40-yard line. Pass intended for Ryan Griffin, the tight end. There's a flag downfield.
Ineligible player downfield, offense, number 75. That penalty is declined, second down.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
It's 1 step forward and 3 steps back.
Wilson dodging trouble, pump fake, and now throws downfield. It is incomplete. Making a dive.
Try and get these receivers open are key for Mike LaFleur, the coordinator.
Sideline. And that pass is complete. And losing the football and regaining it is Corey Davis. But that will be enough for a first down.
Now you can start to maybe build something into the offense. Now you can get the running game going. It's just, how do we sustain plays and put together these drives? Somebody has to step up and make plays like that.
13-yard pickup, biggest play of the day on offense for the Jets. Straight drop. That's a complete pass across midfield. Corey Davis to the 40, the 35, and out of bounds close to the 30-yard line. Another big gainer, another first down for the Jets.
Kevin lays in a row by Corey Davis.
The play fake to Ty Johnson. And the pass is complete inside the 30, inside the 25 is the tight end Ryan Griffin.
Whatever position you're playing, so hard to play with instincts if you keep getting set back, right? When you can continue to put positive plays together, now you can go out there and have a better chance of playing free.
On 2nd and 2, and Michael Carter is
Zach Wilson's best down as a passer in the first 3 games.
Has time. That's complete. This is Ty Johnson and Jet 13 and counting for the first half.
We haven't really seen yet Zach Wilson target Jamison Crowder. I think he has to be a factor here.
Little end around. Here comes Braxton Berrios. to the 15 and close to the 10-yard for the Jets. Quick pass, and that's complete, and that's Crowder.
Because if they could just line up and play football, it's a really tough defense to move the ball on.
10th play of this drive. This is Michael Carter. Carter inside the 5 to the 2. Touchdown of the season. Carter. The shoving at the goal line. It's a touchdown.
Really nice drive.
Amendola's kick is good.
Corey Davis, he had 2 huge ones. And really, you see what that does for your offense. The Jets defense have been all over it.
Derrick Henry. Met as he crossed the line.
2 or 3 defensive players getting a shot on him.
Here's Henry. And Henry, here's the 32. Tannehill throwing for it this side of the field, incomplete, and we have a penalty marker down.
Could be an illegal pick by Tennessee.
Pass interference, offense, number 86. That penalty's declined, 4th down.
That's Anthony Firkser. Johnny Townsend just signed a few days ago. Oh, shanked that one. That one ended up closer to us than it did to Braxton Berrios. At the 45-yard line of the Tennessee Titans. Tevin Coleman, right side. Two of them gained 80 yards in their first 12 plays of the game, 15 yards.
118. Present.
2nd and 5. The pitch for Coleman. Cutback doesn't work, and he is brought down by Tier Tart. 3rd and 6. They need the 35-yard line for a first down. Wilson pulls it down, then he goes down at midfield. 16th sack of the season of Zach Wilson. Fair catch called for and made by Chester Rogers at about the 7-yard. Tennessee with 2 timeouts remaining. Tannehill, quick pass, that's complete. Across the 15 and 16-yard line is Anthony Firkser, the tight end.
When they watch the tape tomorrow, he is flying around and making some nice tackles.
On 2nd and 3, the quick pass, the slant, that's complete. Across the 25 is Chester Rogers.
Without Jones, they don't really have anybody that can threaten you downfield unless you make a big mistake.
On the blitz, he completes to McNichols, and McNichols out of bounds, and that stops the...
They had to go to a short passing game where they spread it around, but again, they don't really have anybody that's going to scare you on the other side of the ball.
The pass is complete to the near side of the field, and that's Rogers on the receiving end. Tannehill going the other side of the field now, and that is complete, and going out of bounds is Josh Reynolds.
Got to play deep to short, make Tannehill throw it underneath, rally, and tackle.
Ducks a defender, completes it to Henry, and Henry down at midfield, and there's a penalty marker down.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
All right,
That's Taylor. Tannehill standing in the pocket, delivers across the 40, and to the 45 now is Firkser, who's been active in the first half.
Better field goal spot.
Here's a 3rd and 3. Tannehill under pressure and going to go down. Bryce Hall.
Off the edge. And they don't even see him. Quisenberry, he tries to adjust. He doesn't even see him, doesn't even have a chance. And to me, that really is the story of the game for the Jets defense. Is the
see them in London. I talked to in-room dining, by the way. Ordering extra tea and crumpets is not the way to prepare for London.
Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it.
Just to let you know, it's not getting anything accomplished.
Okay. Noted.
Derrick Henry in the backfield. And this is Henry.
The game, if Sheldon Rankins is healthy, he is a tough load and really tough to block up inside. It's going to be tough for the Titans to run the football.
On 2nd and 8, they will try it again. And to the
Henry down on his own.
3rd and 5. Here comes the jet crowd.
See, they're going to a bunch formation to try and get these receivers open against man coverage. They haven't been able to get open against man in this game.
Tannehill, crossing pattern, got his man. That's a first down close to the 40-yard line. Catch is made. They'll keep it on the ground. And Henry, brought to a stop by what? C.J. Mosley is just everywhere. Everywhere.
Or January, but right now, Jets really playing well up front.
On 2nd and 9, it is Henry again, and Henry bursting through midfield, 45-yard line, and there's a penalty marker down.
Holding offense, number 60. 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
That's been Tannehill throwing. That is complete and hitting at the 30-yard line.
Titans had a good catch and runs. The Jets, they just need to tackle.
Gonna go deep. Down the middle of the field, it is incomplete. Josh Reynolds, the intended receiver, covered by Bryce Hall. Barely got it away. This was a better effort. All the way back to the 6-yard line was Berrios. Shakes a tackle, the 20, and out of bounds just across the 20-yard line. From the 20-yard line. This is Carter, the rookie. A little running room. And about 4 yards or so.
So put together a pretty good defensive effort.
This is Carter again. Carter, nope.
For that front.
118.
On 3rd and 7. To the outside. Diving catch is made by Jamison Crowder, but that's short of a first down.
Putting together a really nice effort.
So on 4th and 1. Thomas Morstad will kick it away. Chester Rogers at his own 20-yard line. Fair catch called for. Tennessee offense at the 19-yard line. Derrick Henry just across the 20 to the 21. Down to A.J. Personality. Play fake. Tannehill continues to look and throws, and that is Roger Saffold.
Okay.
That may be illegal. Saffold is a left guard.
Yes. By the way,
Good pass, good catch, by the way.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Ineligible player downfield, offense, that penalty is declined. Illegal touching of a forward pass, offense, number 76. That penalty will return the ball to the previous spot with loss of down, 3rd down.
Roger Saffold really took this one in stride, too, didn't he?
Pretty casual.
Start picking out his blockers.
Correction on the enforcement. That penalty is 5 yards from the previous spot. Replay 2nd down. 2nd down. New York has elected to accept the penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Tannehill for McNichols. McNichols, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds just short of the 40-yard line. So Tennessee with a first down. Play fake to Henry, and the pass over the middle is complete. And close to midfield is Josh Reynolds.
On offense.
2nd and 1. Call on Henry to get that 1 yard. He has it and more. And he is brought down just shy.
Blocking concept.
Henry on first down. Remember, we pointed out in the first half, this is a guy who gets
Holding defense, number 97. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the result of the play. Automatic first down.
Backs and hitting those one-on-ones on the corner. That's where he really gets those big plays. But you see the last couple carries, he's been close to busting a big one up inside.
Tannehill on the move, throwing.
See all this space to the top side here. Watch those corners with Henry. In getting to Ryan Tannehill.
Jeremy McNichols in the backfield. He's done some damage on the receiving end today.
There's nobody back, no safeties. This is an all-out blitz. Everybody coming. Tannehill has to get the ball out.
Tannehill under pressure, going down.
Delay game offense, 5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
Arios.
Fair catch quarter and through the fourth quarter.
He's got Ty Johnson in the backfield. The play fake and the pass is complete.
Success that they did, but it shows you that it is not an easy position to play.
That pass over the middle, that is complete to Ty Johnson out of the backfield.
Early, but he's made some big catches here down the stretch.
Ty Johnson can't find any zone. Wilson on the move. Looking, throwing deep, has a man open. Caught inside the 20-yard line.
Wilson, he's going to get outside the pocket, right? You got the Jackrabbit. He's down here, and then Keelan Cole is going to come outside, right? Wilson gets outside the pocket. Jackrabbit thinks it's going to be an out, and then the adjustment down the field. What a throw on the run, and good for Wilson to spot it deep.
Biggest play of the season for the Jets. The pass to the outside, in and out of the hands of Jamison Crowder.
Yep. And had a big play.
2nd and 10. Pass to the near side. That's Crowder inside the 10.
He's played very well today. In a critical moment, you let him get behind you.
Going for the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Amendola for the lead. Today, the Jets. There you see it, 153 yards. The other 5 drives, just 20 yards. Cameron Batson will not run this one back. Is it did he before the season started? No. Play fake to Henry, the screen, this side, that's Michael Pruitt. And Pruitt out close to the 40-yard line, that's a first down. Jets with a 1-point lead on Tennessee at 10-9. First down Titans. And here's Henry looking for running room and finding it off the right side. Midfield, inside the 45 and a first down for Tennessee.
Well, here it is. We talk about how in the fourth quarter, this offensive line just starts to open up these lanes, right? You see a great crackback block on the outside by Westbrook Akina, and now Derrick Henry off to the races.
Henry again.
And so it's in your wheelhouse to continue to use the run and let Henry take over.
Off the left side is McNichols. 14 minutes now to play here in the fourth quarter.
You see, they're starting to bring these receivers in tight, right? They love to run the ball when they're in tight like this. It's where Henry does his best work.
Henry, left side, lots of running room, inside the 10, inside the 5, and down at about the 1-yard line.
Evan, the tight end, he gets up. You got a great block by these wide receivers, and all of a sudden now the lanes are wide open. It is all systems go, and there's nobody in Henry's way to stop him.
First and goal. Henry to the end zone for the touchdown. 100-yard rushing games, including the last 3. Ty Johnson inside his own 5-yard line. Lost the football and covered, it appears, by the New York Jets.
Go out there and win a game in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for any more than that.
Eludes the tackler. Going to crank it up and throw it deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete. And a flag. 2 flags.
Pass interference, defense, number 29. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
So that advances the football all the way to the Tennessee 30.
118.
The pass is incomplete.
Oh my goodness.
Danger, Will Robinson. Pass intended for Jameis.
Route to try and hit on the Titans defense.
As it is 2nd and 10. Lost the football. He picks it up. And has time. And throws to the other side of the field. And is caught at the 5-yard line.
Great composure. Disaster. I mean, this is a disaster right here. Look at great protection. He can set his feet. No panic. And then Crowder is running across the field. Fourth quarter.
This is Ty Johnson, and Johnson to about the 3.
Searching for a play that's going to light the spark has really made a big difference. And I do think he has been much more decisive and really good at getting the ball out.
2nd and goal. Rolling, throwing, touchdown! Crowder.
I thought he lost his chance right there. He could have thrown it, but then he waited.
Amendola for the extra point.
Really excited about what they've seen in here in the fourth quarter. And now it's up to their defense, really, who have played a really good game, but...
Henry, left side. About a 2-yard gain. Henry again.
Checking the zone right here if I was the Jets.
C.J. Mosley giving directions. Under pressure. Tannehill going to go down.
Just watch how the pocket collapses. They check here to a zone coverage, right? They show man at the snap. They check to a zone coverage. And then up inside when you have to get Titans off the field.
Townsend, line drive kick. Berrios from the 29. Splits the defenders. To the near side, 40, 45, and out of bounds, short of midfield.
Alone has really helped open up the offense.
On the move. A lot of time. Directing traffic. Gonna go deep. Has a man deep. It is caught for the touchdown.
He saw the safety come down, and he waved Corey Davis to go deep. Davis, watch him. He said, no, go deep, go deep. And then he just launches it, and Davis finds it in the end zone.
53 yards. Amendola's extra point attempt.
Hey, go deep, we got him. Love the confidence.
Cameron Batson deep for the kick. And this one will not be returned through the end zone for the touchback Tennessee. Plenty of time, 9:06 to play in the fourth. The fake pitch to Henry. Tannehill, the short toss, incomplete.
Derrick Henry because they believe their quarterbacks are going to be able to hold up, and they have.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill throwing it is. Tannehill deep down the sideline. It is incomplete.
And in this game.
Fair catch being called for and made by Berrios on the far side of the field.
Left in this game, and he's got to be on point. Quarterback rushing the passer.
Pass to the outside. That is complete to Crowder, and Crowder.
Linebacker or some extra pressure to get to Wilson and make him get rid of the football.
stepping up, spinning away, and got some running room. And tripped up and down at the 40-yard line, Jayon Brown. Big kick. And contact made at the 20-yard line. This picked up by the Jets.
Fair catch interference against the kicking team, number 34. That penalty will be enforced 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down, Tennessee.
Robert Saleh's not.
He'll have a huge task in trying to stop Henry.
Henry across the 40 on the field.
Yeah, well,
that's over the middle, and that is complete.
got to make great reads and just find the open guy, and the guys have to be able to beat coverage.
Henry, and Henry, bull plus. Tannehill with time, throwing, incomplete. Oh, McNichols in the backfield alongside Tannehill. He's going to flip it to him. He has first down yardage and out of bounds inside the Jet 30. It'll be a first down, Tennessee.
Been your biggest weapon. And look at what C.J. Mosley has to do. He has him in coverage, right? Really good play design for the traffic. And by that time, he can't get there fast enough. Really well done.
Henry, left side. Henry met at the 20-yard line by Quincy Williams. Third and 4.
If there's no blitz.
Screen, this side incomplete. McNichols couldn't hold on.
Everybody's tight here, so if it's man, look for McNichols to come out of the backfield.
Tannehill looking left, under pressure, throwing deep. It is incomplete.
For Tannehill to make that throw.
The give is to Berrios, and Berrios trying to turn the corner, gets to about the 27, close to the 28.
How about the rookie, Vera Tucker, number 75? And Morgan Moses getting up to that next level, and then Carter showing some really nice stuff as a rookie. You know, he's not the biggest guy. He's 5'8", 201 pounds. And
Carter, nowhere to go. And 10. Gonna flip it out here, and it is grabbed by Berrios, and Berrios to the 40-yard line. And the Jets use a timeout.
Timeout, New York. They're first. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Careful throwing the football, and I'd probably just dump it off to a back.
You throw to the far side of the field, and he overthrew his intended receiver, Corey Davis.
And he had him open too, Corey.
Chester Rogers back inside his own 10. Line drive kick. Rogers held on. And across the 25. 2 3 and outs. And they turn the ball over on downs. And here is Henry. And Henry dragged down from down and 10 for Tannehill and the Titans. Short pass to the near side and broken up and close to being picked.
Pressure and knocking the ball down.
3rd and 10. Tennessee out of timeouts. Tannehill on the move. Going to throw it deep. And that is incomplete. They need the 36-yard line for a first down. Tannehill with time. Over the middle. It is incomplete and penalty markers fly.
That was a good call. Jared Wilson got there early, make a great play, but he gets there too early.
Tannehill sets up the screen. McNichols, midfield, 45-40, inside the 40-yard line of the New York Jets. No timeouts for Tennessee. First down. Tannehill looking left, pulls it down, tries to shovel it, and it's incomplete.
One is having himself a game.
On 2nd and 10. The quick pass, and that is complete, and to the 25-yard line is Josh Reynolds, who's had a pretty good day catching the. Tannehill throwing far side of the field. That ball is caught. And
Side of Jeremy McNichols is the only receiving threat on the field for the Titans.
Tannehill throws complete inside the 10.
Last week it was Chester Rogers in the red zone.
That pass complete inside the 5-yard line.
Out on the goal line, if you don't get a touchdown, it's going to be about a 12-second runoff.
Tannehill pulls it down, now throws, incomplete in the end zone.
Best option is Derrick Henry, but because of the timeouts in the clock, you can't go to him. You've got to throw the ball. Tannehill's got to find the right receiver, and somebody's got to make a play.
Tannehill looking left, throwing, and touchdown.
How about Tannehill when they need him to be at his best? Who is he going to throw the football to? And really a nice job by the offensive coordinator, Todd Downing, designing a play to beat man coverage, and Batson is all alone in the end zone.
Randy Bullock for the tie. And it's good. This will be returned from the 2-yard line. This is Ty Johnson. And Johnson takes a knee.
Huge pressure in this game. And let's face it, his receiving core isn't, the dynamic duo of Brown and Jones. That last drive. Now, they got bailed out. It was legitimate by the pass interference. But he had to make throws. They couldn't rely on Derrick Henry.
Barrios will let this one sail into and through from their own 25-yard line.
We're good. 118. We set.
The play fake. Wilson throws incomplete.
118. Set.
Wilson throwing on the slant. That is complete to Keelan Cole. Red.
Set.
Coleman leaping for the first down.
That's how high Coleman gets. Rashad Evans is coming in, and instead of taking Evans on one-on-one, he decides to go way over the top and picks up that first
in the backfield.
118. Set.
Wilson trying to spin away from trouble and has to throw it away. Thought he was trying to
consistently get pressure on Zach Wilson.
Whistles.
There was no foul before the play clock expired. Timeout, New York.
Is the question.
118. Set.
2nd and 10. This is Coleman running it. Coleman staying on his feet and stumbling.
Like the Titans, they're playing zone coverage.
Wilson gonna throw it. Sideline, that is complete. Keelan Cole with the catch.
Tennessee wasn't lined up. They weren't ready to play the jackrabbit. He's late. Really a great job by Zach Wilson. He sees that they're not ready to play football, and he knows exactly right there on the snap, where is my matchup? Just a great job of pre-snap, reading the disc, delivers.
29 yards, first down. This is Carter, the rookie. Inside the 25, Kevin Byard up from his safety position to make the tackle.
And right there was a great example of playing quarterback 5-0-1, seeing the defense and making a play.
2nd and 5. Carter tripped up before he could really get started. Brought down just shy of the 20-yard line. Wilson throwing this side of the field. It's caught and on the sideline. Wilson throwing too low at the 5-yard line for Ryan Griffin to handle.
A better chance there for Griffin.
2nd and goal. Flipping the short one to Coleman. Coleman to the 5, looking for the end zone. Out of bounds at the 1. Coleman reaching.
That is a tough angle. Let's see.
Gene Steratore with us once again. Gene, what do you see?
What we're looking at is because no body part from Coleman touches the end zone, that football must cross either over top of the pylon or inside of the pylon. So it's all about angles right now. From everything I've seen so far, I cannot tell you that that football went over top of the pylon. Definitely doesn't go inside of it. That's what they're going to look at as they review.
There was an issue with the clock. We're going to reset the game clock to 5:26 and reset the play clock to 20 seconds. Both clocks will start on my ready for play signal.
They're down right now.
Jets going for the win. On the move. Wilson not going to get there and knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
Oh, how big of a play is that by Autry? And instead of now being on the 1, watch him go down the line. He makes contact, and he tackles Zach Wilson at the 5-yard line. So now instead of being on 4th and 1, that is a tremendous play by Autry to get outside and make that hit.
The Jets the lead. And it to either tie it or win it. This one will not be returnable, and for upcoming. So Derrick Henry in the backfield. Taylor Lewan back on the offensive line. Here's Derrick Henry, and he is 2nd and 14 after the loss of 4. Tannehill under pressure and going down.
Magic trick on 3rd and long.
3rd and 21. That is complete across.
On 3rd and long, did the knee get down? No, the knee didn't get down. I don't think the knee touched. There's any question about this. You got to feed number 22.
The pitch. Henry's got the first down and then some. 40, 45. And tripped up at the 47-yard line. Minutes to play. Tannehill with the screen, and that goes nowhere.
Boy, this is another one.
Quincy.
Number 56. They've been going to this well all game long. We've seen McNichols, the screen pass, almost undefensible.
1:35 to play. Tannehill throwing. That is complete.
All game.
Tannehill throwing this side of the field, and that is complete to Chester Rogers, out of bounds at the 45. He is a yard short, about 1.5 yards or 2 of a first.
Henry, or you run a zone read keeper to Tannehill.
Henry hit forward. Quincy Williams with the hit. Let's see where they mark him down. He appears to have enough for the first down. Outs remaining for Tennessee. Tannehill outside, incomplete.
This is a
2nd and 10. Play clock down. Jumping at the line of scrimmage.
Offside defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
5. Tannehill up the seam, incomplete, off the fingertips of Anthony Firkser.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
And now, again, you see McNichols in tight, looking for blitz pickup.
Tannehill. Incomplete. Yards for the tie. On its way.